Hi guys, and welcome back to another Sempre on TV video. In today's video I'm going to reflect on Inter's 1-1 draw with Cagliari. Today I'm joined by Michael Findlay. How are we getting on today, Michael?
Hey Cammy, thanks for having me on again. Yeah, I'm doing good. A bit disappointed with the result, but yeah, looking forward to discussing it with you further.
Before getting into this video, if you like what we do here on Sempre on TV, be sure to let us know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Great as always to have you on. So what did you make of the game then?
Yeah, so my thoughts on the match, I felt like both teams were pretty slow to start off with. Cagliari had a decent chance in the first 8 minutes, Simeone blazing over the bar. And then afterwards, it was very slow. Afterwards, both teams sort of working through the gears. It seemed Inter weren't really pressing as high up the pitch as what they normally do, and Cagliari really dominated the possession, had much more of the ball than what Inter did. But then Inter found the breakthrough in half-hour mark through Lautaro, an excellent delivery from Ashley Young on his debut, which was very good to see. And then afterwards, yeah, sort of fell into the same rhythm as before until half time.
I think we went into the first half with a deserved lead, although it was far from a very good performance. I felt kind of throughout the game that we really did lack a clinical edge, and a lot of things that would have usually come off really didn't come off. The midfield I felt were really poor, particularly in that first half. Stefano Sensi and Nicolo Barella both really struggled, and I guess that can kind of be put down to the fact they've been out injured as of late and are kind of taking time to get back up to speed. But yeah, I didn't feel the midfield was all that great. We did take a lead just before the half-hour mark through Lautaro Martinez, and I felt that was deserved at that stage. But after that, we really didn't do an awful lot. As I say, we had plenty of chances and probably should have killed the game off easily, and maybe I've won it by 3 or 4, but it wasn't to be, and Cagliari would get themselves back on level terms in the second half. I felt Cagliari probably came out the better of the two teams at the second half. They didn't really have many chances, but just kind of looked that bit better. We kind of reacted and got a few chances, again, didn't take them, and this would end up costing us because Radja Nainggolan would give them a way back into the game as he scored from outside the box. Unfortunately, it did take a deflection off Alessandro Bastoni, but I mean, I don't think there's much he could have done. It's very infuriating to concede the way we did, as I felt Diego Godin should have just kept playing on. He kind of stopped to moan after a collision, but had he not stopped, that could well have stopped Joao Pedro getting the ball into Nainggolan.
And I thought it was interesting as well before the coming towards the last 10 minutes. I noticed that Lukaku in particular was not getting very much service up top, and when it came towards the 80th minute, being level, I noticed that he was starting to take matters into his own hands. He did create a very good chance for himself and just snatched this shot wide, but he started to be trying to make things on his own in a bit of desperation to get his team back ahead again, which I can admire the drive, but there were better opportunities again. So yeah, a lot of missed opportunities and very disappointing. Towards the end of the game, it seemed like the referee barely gave fouls for anything throughout the whole entire match until the 90th minute. 4 minutes added on and he seemed to be giving fouls in favour of Cagliari, and they were just wasting time, which is fair enough, that's part of the game. You know, but it feels like these, in the top tier of Italian football, these refereeing mistakes should not be being made.
I think it would be very easy for us to blame the officials today. I felt there were some very poor decisions on their part, but at the same time, the team simply weren't good enough. So, did we deserve a win? Probably not. I mean, if you're not taking the amount of chances that we had, I certainly don't think you deserve to win. Finally, right at the end of the game, Lautaro Martinez lost his cool, and I mean, it's quite poor from him to lose his discipline. Although I can kind of see it from his side, because I really cannot understand why he was given a booking in the first place. He'd went up for a header with one of the Cagliari players, fell to the ground, and when he got up he was booked, which I found a bit bizarre, but obviously he reacted in a really poor way and also said something to the referee, who had no choice but to give him a second yellow and ultimately send him off. Much to the annoyance of our coaching staff and players, who all kind of surrounded the ref right at the very end of the game.